Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your February 2024 reading. My name is Dawn, and you are listening to Dawn Lamb's Tarot. Welcome. If you are new to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. All it really does is help my numbers grow, helps me get my message out much further. But then it also allows you to be notified when messages are being posted. And I do my very best to try to post things every day. Shorts is one of the topics that is available on YouTube, which are just little short videos, which I do those. And then I do these longer videos to give you actual readings as to what's coming up for you as a collective, specifically for Cancer and all the other signs. So if you're interested in doing a deeper dive on what's going on with you in your life, I do have availability for private readings. All my details are listed below, or you can go to dawnwilliamstarot.com and find all of my availability. The last thing I wanted to say was I am very thankful that people have been donating. So some of the people that have been donating are people I don't know. They're not friends or family. So thank you so much for that, because basically what that is saying to me is that my messages are hitting the mark and people are starting to resonate with them, which really lights up my heart. So thank you so much for your kindness, as I know there are tons of readers out there for you to watch and follow. And so for me, this just lights up my heart. So thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, Cancer. So I did a pre-pull this round because that's kind of what my guidance was for my higher self, was to pull a few cards that just kind of give us an overall look at what the energies that you're going to be facing this month. And the first one, which does represent Cancer energy, is the Three of Cups. Of course, you're all water, right? But the Three of Cups is that card of your spiritual tribe or your best friends or something along those lines, where there's a little bit of a celebration, where you're all coming together and celebrating something together, right? So that's kind of that energy. It feels as though you have got really good backing. You've got people that champion you and that you champion in return. So it feels like it's a very nice community type of a loving relationship that you are experiencing for this month. And then we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands energy is a choice. So it really is one of those energies of, do you actually want to go out and do some adventures? Do you want to go and explore and do something different? As you can see, she has her two wands here, but she also has a globe and she has a picture of a VW van. So it feels as though that some of you may be deciding maybe you want to go on a vacation together with your friends, right? A girls' weekend away or something like that. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be girls, it'd be guys' weekend too, right? They go hunting and they do all the stuff guys do. But it looks like that's an option that you're going to be considering for this month. And it could be pre-planning, like these are things that you may be doing, not necessarily exactly in the month of February, but that you're going to be doing those plans and considering where it is that you would like to go. And then we have a mystery card. So the Moon card is a card of our subconscious. This is also a card of fear in some instances. So I really do want to pull your cards to find out what this is associated with. But a lot of times it has to do with the fear of the new or the fear of the unknown. So let's dive a little bit deeper into your actual reading, and we will keep these right here in the instance that Spirit gives us additional communication in that space, okay? Now, I'm going to pull your cards. I'm going to be pulling clarifiers for those cards. At the very end, like I typically do, I'm going to be pulling 5 main themes from the Tea Leaf Tarot as your conclusion, which may tie up some loose ends that may not have been shared in the reading, or it could be brand new messages from Spirit that Spirit wants you to be aware of and know, okay? So right now, let's concentrate on what Cancer needs to know for the month of February 2024. As their overarching theme, it seems as though they're going to be surrounded by friends and family or people that they would like to go and spend more quality time with. Okay, so your first card, flip the deck. Okay, so now your first card is your main thing, which is the Four of Pentacles. And then we have your next steps as the Page of Pentacles, your obstacles, King of Swords. I'm going to move these guys over a little bit so I have the room to spread your cards out. Your strengths this month is the King of Pentacles. Oh, so you got two kings here. And then your final outcome is the Eight of Pentacles. So you have a lot of Pentacles work here. A lot of Pentacles. The only water energy we have is in that Moon card, which represents our subconscious. We have the One Sword, which is representative of the air energy. We have lots of earth. We don't have any fire. Oh, we have the wands. So we do have a little bit of wand energy here, or that fire energy. Okay, so to start off your reading, we have this Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is trying to find some stability within your physical security, whether that is in your career, whether that has to do with your wealth, those types of things. This card right here, if you see, she absolutely has this pentacle right in front of her heart space, right? And she has this pentacle sitting right on top of her crown. So right now, her big focus is money or security, physical security of some kind. So let's get some clarity as to what exactly Spirit wants us to know about this energy. Could be that, you're just still feeling the financial pinch from the holidays, and you're still trying to balance out, paying for all of those expenses or expenditures coming in. The other thing is that I know that in some areas of the country, I know that, real estate taxes are coming in as a February thing. That used to be where I was back east, when I lived back east. Which I always thought, well, that's horrible because we just had holidays, and now I need to come up with all this money for taxes. So whatever that represents to you, it feels as though that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to find some stability, some balance, or you may be feeling stagnated as well. So there could be stagnation in your financial security or your finances at this time. So we're going to get some clarity. And it'll resonate differently for all of you because you all have different things going on in your lives. So your first card happens to be the King of Cups. Does that represent you guys? Nope, you're King of Wands. So that could have to do, let's see what that king represents. So the kings represents our emotions. And this king is actually a very emotionally stable king. As the waters can be choppy all around him, he is very stable. He's very emotionally set. And then you have the King of Swords again. So this is reaffirming this King of Swords energy. So you have two kings here. Actually, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 kings. So it's all this male dominated energy. Now, it could very well be that some of you, this may be one of your significant others, or it could be a business partner or two business partners. One of them is the one that's the most stable business partner. The other one is the one that is more the analytical. So this could be experiences that are coming in for you. Could be mentors. It could be your tax guy, right? This swords guy could be your tax guy. You're going to do your taxes, that kind of a thing. Because I was talking about taxes. but you're going to have interactions with these two individuals. It could be your husband, or it could be your significant other, or it doesn't even necessarily have to represent a man, although it is masculine energy. So it's just the energy of the card itself. One of it is very analytical, and the other one is coming from their heart space. And kings are all about experience. So kings are about knowledge. They're about gaining knowledge, or utilizing their existing knowledge. Again, this could be a professional, or this could be mentors for you in some capacity. And then your next step has to do with the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is a card of, pages have to do with a new direction or a new way of thinking. So you may be thinking, maybe you're consulting one of these kings in order to diversify your portfolio. And maybe you're waiting for a message about that communication in some level. Pages are usually younger, representative younger people. So it could be, a child, a kid, somebody that's younger than you, teenage type aged person. But in this situation, I really do feel like it's a message. But let's get some clarity as to what this page is representing for you, Cancer. The first clarifier is, the Chariot. Lovely. So the Chariot is really saying that this is very fast-paced energy that is coming in for you. This is about a progression and advancement. So some of you may be getting a promotion. Some of you may be waiting for a promotion, or maybe hearing about a potential role that you might be looking at within your company, and things are going to be moving very quickly if that is the case. And then you have the Moon card again. So the Moon card comes in. So, the Moon it is, like I said, this Moon is a card of fear of the unknown, fear of progression, fear of something new. However, if you look at this Moon, this lobster, which would very much resonate with your water energy, actually understands and realizes that in order for him to grow, in order for him to advance, to progress, he has to get out of his comfort zone. And that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up for you. He's afraid because he's got this coyote on one side and this dog on the other, and he's got to pass them to get past these two pillars here and go way back to where the mountains are back there. And the mountains represents his successes, right? So in order for him to become successful, he has to do this dark journey in the dark. But what this is really saying is that even though you may have some fear regarding your next steps, what you're going to be doing, or the direction that you're going to be going, I do feel as though Spirit has always got your back. And as long as you come from that place, you will be okay. Your challenge, or the thing that is obstructing you, is this King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is, when I look at the King of Swords, this is an individual that is very analytical. He's very practical. He is very down to earth. He looks at facts and figures. He is logical, and he likes to know the whys of things. But the other thing about this king is that he can be very narcissistic. Like that would be like, how you have your swings. We have the good qualities and then we have the bad qualities. This person can have that double-edged sword, so they can be very biting with their words. So let's get some clarity as to what this king is representing for you, Cancer. This could be anybody that you know. It could be a boss. It could be your husband. It could be your dad, a brother, an uncle. Like it just represents a male figure. And if it is a thing where you are considering a new role or a new job, they're not gonna, maybe that's what it is that person is either going to try to keep you. Knight of Wands, there's some of that fire energy, which is fast moving progression. And the Four of Wands, but these are in your obstacles, okay? So it feels as though you are wanting to move forward. You're wanting to go towards your passion, your creativity, your motivation. And this king is somehow or another preventing that progression. But I feel as though once you work through that energy, I feel as though if you just walk through this portal, that there is this potential of this new beautiful life behind wherever it is that you're being stuck right now. So this could be your boss, this could be whatever the situation that represents for you. But this Knight is telling you, and it's a fast moving Knight, this is about taking action, is moving forward, progressing forward with fire, with passion, with your motivation. Don't allow anyone to prevent you from doing what you want to do in this lifetime, right? Even if it's just words of saying, oh, you know, you're trying for a new role, you're trying to express or expand yourself in some way, and this is going to be the naysayer, right? This person's going to try to talk you out of whatever it is. And in order for you to be able to work through that, it's just saying take action. If that's the direction you feel that your soul, that your next experience is all about, then go for it. And I feel like it will bring you a lot more happiness and joy. But you have to go through the gauntlet, right? Pretty much to get there. The next is your strengths position, which is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles represents the earth energy. This does represent our physical security and our wealth. This king has already made his wealth. He is, you know, he's very comfortable in his own skin. He's worked very hard. He's very good at getting things done. And the other thing is he has a very unique skill set, and he focuses on those things that bring him happiness and joy, right? That brings him that physical security that he really wants, a nice home life, all of those things. Now, he's also a very generous king. So kings are all about knowledge. So he's willing to share his knowledge with you. Or this could be energy that you're tapping into your own masculine side, because we have feminine and masculine energies within us. This could either be representative of a person. Maybe this is your next step. Maybe you're going to be working for this individual, or maybe you're changing within your existing job, something along those lines. I feel as though all my readings for this round have been about career. So I feel as though this is somebody that is going to champion you, that is going to recognize your worth, recognize your skill set, because that's the final outcome here, right? Is this focused, structured work ethic. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers for the king, please. King of Pentacles, what does this King of Pentacles represent for our Cancers? First card is the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna have some job offers. I feel like you're really looking at that, looking for balance within that space. It could very well be that you are gonna have two opportunities or two things to consider. This is a decision having to do with your physical security, your wealth, your health, your possessions, your home, but I feel like it's more along the job space. And whatever you choose is the best path for you. Follow your true north, okay? The Star card is about your long-term plans and goals. So I would not allow this King of Swords to project whatever their fears are, right? Because this is fear. Might not even be your fear. This could very well be his fear. Maybe this is your significant other saying, oh no, you've got a great job and you know, you make a lot of money and whatever the case may be. And this is saying follow your true north. If you look at this Star card, this is about your long-term plans and goals, following your true north. She's got 1 foot in the water, which is your sign. She's got 1 foot in the water, her subconscious, and she's got 1 foot on land. And so what she's doing is she's bridging that gap between what she spiritually knows is the best path forward, as well as being very practical about that journey. Okay. So your final outcome is this 8 of Pentacles. That is all about your skill set. That is about you being very good at what you do. You have unique skills and abilities that you do bring forward, and you're very good at focusing on those things. And I would say that you are working through some of those projects in terms of what it is that you're even creating to manifest for yourself. And the other thing that Spirit is saying is that don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short in terms of other people's expectations towards you. You have a very good sense of yourself. You know what you offer. You know when you give it your all, that your all is worth a ton of money to whoever it is that you may be working for or with. You're valuable. So don't diminish your value. Man, this is a great reading so far, you guys. Cancer, you're rocking it for February. Okay, let's see. What else we need to know about this 8? Page of Swords. So that has to do with a new way of thinking of things, new way of looking at things. And then you got the Judgment card and the aha moment. I feel like this is really one of those times where if you decide that you are going to move forward, that you are going to be potentially waiting for this offer, this job offer to come in. It's going to stimulate your mind, and it's a brand new beginning for you. You're going to be going in a completely new direction. The other thing about this page, I feel as one of the things that I just picked up as well is that this is also a card of gossip. So for those of you that you may be leaving behind in an old role or an old job, they might be gossiping about you, saying, hey, whatever it is. And it's only for a few of you. It's not for all of you. So don't, attack me because of this message, because it came through for a reason. Is just to just ground yourself and realize it's their issue, not really your issue. Don't own it, basically. And then the last card here is the Judgment card. Now, does Judgment represent? No. So the Judgment card is an aha moment. This is when you have an awakening, and it's an epiphany. And it could be a thing where you are realizing that your skill set is much more valuable than you realize, that you had been maybe selling yourself short for a number of years. But the thing is, the Spirit is saying, no matter where you are on your journey, you were meant to be here for a reason. Some kind of a catalyst is going to come in, which is what this Judgment card does represent. Something's going to come in. It's going to really push you out of your comfort zone. Again, you have to do the journey. Where is that moon? Here it is. You have to do the journey. You're the lobster. Go on the journey. Allow yourself to explore. Allow yourself to be open, and allowing yourself to experience something different, something new. I feel as though if you do that, this Four of Wands, you walk through that portal, you walk through that new gateway, you are going to have blessings beyond your beyond your imagination. I think it just looks really, really good. This looks really good, Cancer. Okay, so now I'm going to pull your 5 main themes. If you've made it this far in my reading, you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It just notifies you when I've dropped some additional content that you might be interested in watching. And here we go. And for those of you returning, please click the like button. Okay, so your first card is a fan. Romance, celebration, and a party. That sounds fun. Isn't that what we were talking about? Celebrations? Yep. An older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. So one of these kings may be older. Let's get clarifier. Heartache over what you no longer have. Yes. Was that in this reading? I don't think it was in this reading. I think it was a different reading. Did that with. Yeah, no. All right. So I don't know. I don't know what that relates to, but it'll make sense to someone. Bull, plenty of material things. King of Pentacles. And then a crib, birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So maybe you're going to be grandparents. Maybe you're going to be having a child yourself. I really don't see that in the cards, but that doesn't mean that's not happening. But the other thing is maybe a new job opportunity, right? A new enterprise, a new job opportunity. Okay, Cancer, that about wraps up our reading. I hope you found these messages helpful. Again, thank you so much for being here and allowing me to read for you. Until next time, have an amazing February and happy Valentine's Day. Cheers.